Today's episode is called Kate's Homecoming. In this Valentine to Kate Bradley, Bea Benaderet, the citizens of Hooterville pull out all the stops to welcome Kate home, including a parade with floats, songs and fireworks. The girls sing Up, Up, and Away, and Sam's barbershop quartet sings Welcome Home Kate Bradley, to the tune of Won't You Come Home Bill Bailey. Amid the chaotic festivities, Kate muses, there's no doubt about it. I'm home. Original airdate, March 30, 1968.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate, come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe, he's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Mighty clever way of spreading the news.
Just one of the many services of the Carson Elliott Enterprise.
Was that Steve up there?
Yep, that's my boy Steve. I might add, this is a first in the skywriting business.
Don't give us that, Joe. There's been skywriting before.
Not with insecticides, there ain't.
In case you got me there.
Just step on it, will you, Bert? I gotta make a lot of preparations for Kate's arrival.
You got preparation. What about me?
What about you?
Well, as mayor, a celebration of such magnitude as I envision calls for top-level planning. I'm calling an emergency meeting of the council. You be there, Bert?
Yeah, I can make it, but Hub Kittle's digging a new septic tank over at the Ludlow place. I doubt he'll surface just for that.
Well, we'll just have to ram through the legislation without it.
What legislation?
Well, the ironing out of the details of the reception, who's going to sit on the reviewing stand, besides Mrs. Potts and myself, of course.
Well, I think it'd be nice to have Kate there.
Of course, she'll be there.
What reviewing stand? There ain't no reviewing stand at the Shady Rest. She'll just come up on the porch, I'll present her to the crowd, then I'll give my welcoming address.
Hold it, Joe, just hold it. The celebration is not going to take place at the Shady Rest.
Where then?
Right here in downtown Hooterville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's 4 for you and 3 for you. You're up.
Bert. Bert, you gotta work me in special.
Hold it, Sam. What makes you so special?
Well, Joe, I got a million things staring me in the face with a welcome Kate celebration.
Like what?
A million things. Got to hang bunting all over the store. Got to hose down the front porch. Got to move out the scales and the bags of feed. Got to get new Kylie to put up a temporary reviewing stand. I shouldn't even be taking time to get a haircut. Cancel me, Bert.
Now, just a minute, Sam. What makes you think that the welcoming celebration is going to take place at your store?
Well, isn't it?
Of course not. It'll be at the Shady Rest.
It will not. It'll take place right here in downtown Hooterville.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, come off it, Mayor. The Shady Rest is Kate's home, and that's where it'll be.
Well, now, look, you guys. Drucker stores are point of arrival. That's where Andy will be bringing her in a jitney.
Well, I'm having him rerouted down Main Street, and that's where the welcoming will take place. Is that right, Bert?
I like to be impartial.
Well, this will bring a lot of new business into town. I can see the reviewing stand now, right next to your barber pole.
I'm with him.
Good boy.
Give me one good reason why it should be held here.
I'll give you 3. 1, we've got a freshly painted parking meter. And 2, we're washing down the Keep Your City Clean cans. And 3, I've got my speech all written out.
can't fight the machine.
Hey, here's Steve.
Hi there. Hey, what about all this? Women at work.
Hi, honey. Thanks for giving Mom the plug. Yeah, how many people ever get well from this insecticide?
Yeah, that's something to think about, all right.
Hey, you guys, let's do our number for Steve.
Your number.
Oh, yeah, the song we've been working up for the celebration when Mom comes home. Anyhow, I think we've deserved a break.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll sit right here and listen.
Steady, Joe. Thanks. Whew.
Would you like to ride my beautiful balloon? Would you like to glide in my beautiful balloon? We could float among the stars together, you and I. For we can fly, up, up and away, my beautiful balloon. Suspended under a twilight canopy, we'll search the clouds for a star to guide us. If by some chance you find yourself loving me, we'll find a cloud to hide us. Keep the moon beside us. Love is waiting there in my beautiful balloon. Way up in the air in my beautiful balloon. If you hold my hand, we'll chase your dreams across the sky. For we can fly, up, up and away, my beautiful balloon,
Floyd, let me hear you play that last part again. Okay, that's good enough.
But that last note Floyd played was way off.
And you're going to make it better?
Yeah. Try again, Floyd.
You know, I wondered why that note kept moving around.
Now, if we're through with the commentaries for the day, shall we proceed with the rehearsal? Now, the moment Kate arrives, I'll give the downbeat on the opening number. We'll rise in unison, march off the porch, and around the elm tree. And then...
Hold it. March around what elm tree?
The elm tree at the Shady Rest.
The Shady Rest? Joe, we're not welcoming Kate at the Shady Rest. We're welcoming her here, right in front of my store. I thought we settled that at the barbershop this morning.
We did settle it, and it was the Shady Rest.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Well, that's where it's going to be. And if you got any other ideas, you can get yourself another band leader.
Well, I got other ideas.
Okay, I'm turning in my baton. Now, where will you be?
We'll probably be on key.
Hello, Joe.
Hi, fellas. Where are you headed?
I'm going to quartet practice. Didn't you hear? Kate's coming home.
Yeah, I know.
Big celebration. Band music, singing, lots of excitement. Kate's coming home.
Yeah, Grandpa. She's due to arrive at 3. I'd like the quartet out of the Shady Rest at 2:30 so I can go over a few things with you.
Joe, now, I hate to question your plans, but at 2:30, the quartet will be assembled on the main street of Hooterville with the rest of the greeters.
No, it won't. It'll be at the Shady Rest.
Joe, do you realize what you're doing? You're fighting City Hall.
Okay, so I'm fighting City Hall. Kate's my niece, and I'll greet her where and when I want.
Now, Joe, let's reason this whole thing out. Now, haven't you been one of my faithful constituents all down through the years? Now, hasn't that meant something to you?
Yeah, it used to mean a free lunch now and then. Since you got in office, a free lunch is a few and far between.
Well, lunch. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take you to lunch right now, and we'll discuss the whole matter.
Can't go now. Too busy. But you can take me to dinner Friday, Royal Arms in Springdale.
Dinner. Well, I'm not really familiar with my calendar.
That's sure nice of you, Mayor. You pick a good restaurant. The prices are a little steep, but you can't beat the food. Thanks again.
Well, what's all this?
Well, hi, Selma. Kate's coming home.
So I hear.
Nobody made this much fuss when I returned from my trip.
That's right. We done all the cheering when you left.
I thought I saw decorations for a welcome celebration at Drucker's store.
Yeah, and more of the same in town. But this is the official one. This is where the action is.
Oh? Well, there seems to be some confusion. Why don't I solve all that?
How?
We'll have the celebration at my house.
You mean you'd have a party honoring Kate?
Why, of course. Everybody knows there isn't a jealous bone in my body.
Try your head.
Oh, I can see it all. We'll have it in my lovely house, in my lovely garden, and I'll show movies of my trip. Oh, yes. And I'll introduce my daughter, and she'll sing Pale... No, she'll sing Flow Gently, Sweet Afton. Oh!
Forget it. The celebration's going to be here. We've got 3 girls of our own that'll do any necessary singing.
Hello, Selma.
Hello, Helen.
Guess who wants to have a celebration at her place?
Oh, dear. It's the ideal place. Kate being my oldest and dearest friend.
I know, and I think you're being completely and absolutely unselfish about the whole thing.
Well, naturally. That's the way I am.
And that's why I know you'll rise above any squabbling and just think of Kate's happiness.
Well, yes, but...
There's one thing about you, Selma, you're big. I mean, you're thoughtful and unselfish and kind and cooperative.
Yes, I am. Well, just call on me if I can be of any help.
Thank you, Selma.
Yeah, thanks. For a next school teacher, she spreads it on pretty good. Floyd, you better start getting up steam. The minute Kate gets here, I'm going to whisk her out of that jitney and onto the cannonball and off to the shady rest.
Okay, Joe.
All right, folks, hurry it up. They'll be here any minute.
And also, Elwood, don't forget, as soon as the jitney shows up with Mrs. Bradley, you hop on your bike and lead the motorcade down the main street.
Yes, Your Honor. And I'll use my siren, too.
Yeah, good boy, good boy. Not now, not now. One other thing, Elwood. Slow down when you pass the freshly painted parking meter and the Keep Our City Clean cans. Let the folks see what their local government is doing for them.
Betty Joe, any sign of your mom?
No, I look way beyond the bend.
That's strange.
No, I wouldn't put it past that Selma Pop to kidnap her en route and hog all the welcoming for herself. That old thing.
I heard what you said, Mr. Carson, and that's a ridiculous idea. Sorry I didn't think of it myself.
Well, I've got 3 o'clock spade up. What's going on around here?
Ask Joe. He's one said she'd be here at 3.
Well, that's what she said in her letter. Just be patient. She'll be here in a minute.
Ma'am, are you sure there'll be somebody to meet you?
Of course I'm sure. They wouldn't forget me. I just know they wouldn't.
Joe, something must be fouled up. Are you sure she said 3 o'clock?
Yes, that's what she said. I don't forget an important thing like that.
I'm just asking, that's all. You could be wrong, you know.
Oh, I could I? Well, take a look at this.
We'll be coming in at 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Well, that's what it says. That's after 3 p.m., and this is Saturday.
But what about this P.S.?
Huh? What's that?
Because of a better connection with a main line, I'll be arriving at Pixley.
What are we going to do now? We've got all the balloons and everything we're going to do. I mean, we have...
Okay, everybody.
Everything.
On the cannonball over to Pixley. Let's go, quartet.
Take the decorations down. Here you go. Come on, take it down.
Mrs. Bradley.
Oh, honey, it's so good
to see you.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Well, you look absolutely... Wait a minute.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Here?
Well, everybody's expecting you at the other end.
At the other end?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was just going to fly over to Hooterville to join in the celebration. Well, I guess I spilled it.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, sure, come on, we can still make it.
Oh, see, I hate to miss my own homecoming. Oh, there's a good old cannonball.
Yeah, it sounds like they're bringing the homecoming to you.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, I don't want to spoil their surprise. Listen, don't you say a word about my being already here, because I'll, Sarah? Kate Bradley. Yeah. Well, thank you. It's good to be back. Sarah, well, Sarah, I'll come down one day and we'll have a nice, long chat. Yeah, but in the meantime, would you do me a favor? Would you order me a jitney to the Pixie Depot? That's right. Yeah. I'm at the Pixie Depot, and I'm going to the Pixie Depot. Sarah, I'm going to come down and have a chat with you and explain everything.
How's that?
Oh, fine. Mom's coming.
Hey, knock it off. Yeah, you sound better than the band.
Uncle Joe, how wonderful to see you.
Welcome home, Kate.
Oh, well, hey. Hey. Hey, welcome home. Yes, you go.
Now let the festivities begin.
You're...
So glad you're home, Kate Bradley's. We're glad you're home. We sing the whole day long. Mighty glad you're home. We'll do the cooking, darling. We'll pay the rent. You stayed away too long. Mighty glad you're home. Remember that rainy evening you went away with nothing but a fine tooth comb. Glad you're home. We're happy you came. Life ain't been the same. Kate Bradley, we're all glad you're home. Kate Bradley, we're all glad you're home. Welcome home. you, and right from the start, you found your way into everyone's heart. Everyone loves you each hour of the day. When you're around us or when you're away, everyone loves you, dear Kate, can't you see? And everybody is me. And everybody is me.
Hold it. Quiet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the piece de resistance. Bring it on.
What's that? It's something Uncle Joe's been working on for a week.
What's it supposed to be?
It's kind of a pinwheel, and when it stops spinning, it spells, "We love you, Kate."
Professor?
The depot, it's on fire.
Chief, we gotta activate the fire.
Relax, Sam. We got a technicality here. This is the Pixley Depot, you know. According to Ordinance Number 604, Paragraph 3, the boundary of the Hooterville Fire Department is Miller's Crossing. Or is it Willow Creek? I got it here somewhere. Let's see, boundary.
There's no doubt about it. I'm home.
Petticoat Junction.